Let's dive into the fascinating world of omega fatty acids, a story that's literally written in our cells. Did you know that these fats were first discovered in the 1920s, when researchers were studying why cod liver oil was so beneficial for health? They initially called them vitamin F, before realizing they were actually fats. This groundbreaking discovery marked the beginning of a scientific journey that would revolutionize our understanding of nutrition and human health. But what exactly are these omegas, and why do we keep hearing about them? The answer lies deep within the molecular architecture of these remarkable compounds and their profound impact on human biology. To truly appreciate their importance, we need to start at the molecular level and work our way up to their broader implications for human health and society. Omega-3, omega-6, and omega-9 are different families of fatty acids, each with unique properties and roles in our body. The number after omega refers to the position of the first double bond in their molecular structure, counting from the methyl or omega end. Sound technical? Think of it like a street address that determines how these fats behave in our body. This molecular architecture isn't just a chemical curiosity. It's the fundamental key to understanding why different omega fatty acids have such diverse and profound effects on our health. The biochemistry of these fatty acids is fascinating. Each omega family has distinct patterns of carbon-carbon bonds that influence their shape and function. These structural differences affect how they interact with cell membranes, enzymes, and signaling molecules throughout our body. It's like having different keys that fit different locks in our cellular machinery, each triggering unique biological responses. Let's start with omega-3s, the superstar of the fatty acid world. Have you ever wondered why fish is often called brain food? The answer lies in three important types of omega-3s, each playing a crucial role in our health. First, we have ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, which is like the raw material your body receives from plant sources like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Here's a surprising fact. While ALA is essential, meaning our body can't make it, it's actually not the most useful form of omega-3. This revelation leads us to one of the most intriguing aspects of omega-3 metabolism. Then comes EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and this is where things get fascinating. Your body can convert some ALA into EPA. But here's the shocking truth. This conversion is incredibly inefficient. In fact, only about 5% of ALA gets converted to EPA in men, and around 10% in women. Mother Nature gave women a slight advantage here. Any guesses why? It's because women need more EPA during pregnancy and breastfeeding. This biological adaptation highlights the evolutionary importance of these fatty acids in human development and reproduction. The conversion process from ALA to EPA involves a complex series of enzymatic reactions. These enzymes, known as desaturases and elongases, work like molecular assembly lines, adding double bonds and extending the carbon chain. However, these same enzymes are also used to process omega-6 fatty acids, creating a competitive relationship between these two essential fat families. This competition becomes particularly important when we consider modern dietary patterns. The third type is DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, the premium version of omega-3, particularly abundant in your brain and eyes. Would you believe that DHA makes up about 97% of the omega-3s in your brain and 93% in your retinas? It's literally helping you read these words right now. This remarkable concentration isn't coincidental. DHA plays crucial roles in neural signaling, synaptic plasticity, memory formation, and visual processing. Recent research has revealed that DHA's unique molecular structure allows it to make neural membranes more fluid and responsive, facilitating faster and more efficient signal transmission between neurons. But what about omega-6? This is where the story takes an unexpected turn that reflects broader changes in human nutrition and food systems. While omega-6 fatty acids, primarily found in vegetable oils, nuts, and seeds, are also essential for health, modern diets have thrown things out of balance. Want to hear something alarming? Our ancestors consumed omega-6 and omega-3 in a ratio of about 1:1, but in today's Western diet, this ratio can be as high as 20:1. This dramatic shift has profound implications for inflammation, chronic disease risk, and overall health. Join our community and never miss out on new content. Subscribe today. The story of how we arrived at this imbalance is deeply intertwined with the industrialization of agriculture and food processing. The widespread adoption of vegetable oils rich in omega-6 fatty acids, particularly soybean, corn, and sunflower oils, transformed our fatty acid intake in ways our ancestors could never have imagined. This shift was driven by technological advances in oil extraction and processing, coupled with the economic advantages of these crops. Now let's explore omega-9s, the often overlooked member of the omega family. Unlike its cousins, omega-9 isn't considered essential because your body can produce it. It's like having a small factory inside you. Found abundantly in olive oil, avocados, and almonds, omega-9s still play important roles in heart health and inflammation control. Recent research has unveiled surprising benefits of omega-9s for metabolic health, including improved insulin sensitivity and reduced inflammation markers. The interaction between these different omega families becomes even more intriguing when we consider how our needs change as we age. Imagine your body as a sophisticated factory that processes these essential fats. In your 20s and 30s, this factory runs at peak efficiency. Your body is like a well-oiled machine, efficiently converting ALA into its more potent forms, EPA and DHA. You're building the foundation for your future health, though you might not realize it at the time. The science supporting age-related changes in omega fatty acid metabolism is compelling. Recent studies have identified several key enzymes involved in fatty acid processing that become less efficient with age. These changes affect not only how we process omega-3s, but also how we handle oxidative stress and inflammation. Understanding these age-related changes has important implications for dietary recommendations across different life stages. As we enter our middle years, around our 40s and 50s, things begin to shift. Remember those efficient conversion processes of your younger years? They start to slow down, much like an aging factory that can't produce as quickly as it used to. Your body now craves more direct sources of EPA and DHA, and inflammation becomes a more significant concern. This is when dietary choices become increasingly crucial for maintaining optimal health. The wisdom of the senior years, past 60, brings new challenges and considerations. Your body's ability to convert ALA becomes significantly reduced, like a once busy highway now operating at reduced capacity. The need for brain-protective DHA increases, becoming more crucial than ever. This is particularly important given the role of omega-3s in cognitive health and potential protection against age-related cognitive decline. A landmark study published in The Lancet analyzed data from 5,000 older adults over 25 years and found something remarkable. Participants with the highest blood levels of omega-3 fatty acids lived, on average, 4.7 years longer than those with lower levels. This finding underscores the long-term impact of maintaining adequate omega-3 levels throughout life. The study also revealed that higher omega-3 levels were associated with reduced risks of cardiovascular disease, certain types of cancer, and cognitive decline. Research has revealed another fascinating connection. Omega-3s might play a crucial role in telomere length, those protective caps at the end of our chromosomes that influence aging. People with higher omega-3 levels tend to have longer telomeres, potentially indicating slower cellular aging. This discovery opens new avenues for understanding how dietary choices influence our genetic expression and aging process. Recent studies suggest that the relationship between omega-3s and telomere length might be mediated through reduced oxidative stress and inflammation. Environmental factors are increasingly recognized as important modifiers of omega-3 availability and function. Climate change affects ocean temperatures and ecosystems, potentially altering the fatty acid content of fish. Agricultural practices influence the omega-3 content of both plant and animal products. Additionally, environmental toxins can interfere with omega-3 metabolism, making it even more important to choose high-quality sources. Looking to the future, exciting research is exploring new frontiers in omega fatty acid science. Scientists are investigating sustainable alternatives like algae-based omega-3 supplements, particularly important as we face challenges with overfishing and ocean pollution. Emerging research is also examining the role of omega-3s in supporting our gut microbiome, with preliminary evidence suggesting these fats might influence microbial diversity and function. Another promising area of research involves the development of enhanced omega-3 sources through biotechnology. Scientists are working on creating plants that can produce EPA and DHA directly, potentially offering more sustainable and accessible sources of these crucial nutrients. This research could help address both nutritional needs and environmental concerns. Remember, while omega-3s are crucial, they work best as part of a holistic approach to health. Think of it as conducting an orchestra. Each element plays its part, but the magic happens when they all work together in harmony. Regular physical activity, adequate sleep, stress management, and a varied, colorful diet all work synergistically with omega-3s to promote optimal health. As we conclude this journey through the world of omega fatty acids, consider how this knowledge can inform your dietary choices. Remember, Every meal is an opportunity to influence your health trajectory. These aren't just nutrients, they're lifelong companions in our journey toward optimal health, adapting their roles as we age and supporting us through each stage of life. Are you over 40 and living your best life? Share your inspiring story with the world and spread positivity in the comment below. Discover hidden omega-3 superfoods. Ancient secrets and modern science reveal best sources for brain and heart health. Let's watch the next video here.